Дорогие друзья, я приветствую вас из Иерусалима. Те из вас, кто приехали из бывшего Советского Союза, должны помнить, что наша борьба никогда бы не кончилась успехом, если бы с самого первого дня это не была борьба всего мирового еврейства, и прежде всего американского еврейства. Наши маленькие демонстрации, несколько десятков людей, превращались в огромные демонстрации сотен тысяч евреев во всем мире. Наши голоса протеста и письма протеста звучали на весь мир, доходили до сенаторов и конгрессменов, превращались в законодательство свободного мира, и в конце концов эта совместная борьба привела к падению железного занавеса и к выходу миллионов советских евреев. Dear friends, those of you who came from the Soviet Union should always remember that we could never succeed in our struggle to bring down the Iron Curtain if from the very first day of the struggle it wasn't the struggle of all the world Jewry. If American Jews were not with us from our very first demonstration, they were turning our small demonstrations into big demonstrations of hundreds of thousands. They were turning our small voice of protest into the thunder which was reaching the leaders of the world and which was turning into the very most successful struggle for the release of Soviet Jews. Today, this Jewish solidarity continues changing reality, and it is expressed in the cooperation between Jewish Agency for Israel, which I chair, and American Jewish Federations, including Jewish Federation of Indianapolis. It is this work, our work together, of federations and Jewish Agency, which permits us to continue taking responsibility for the Jews in Ethiopia, for the Jews in Argentina, for the summer camps in the former Soviet Union, for schools in France, which helps us to help Jews in Iran, in Kyrgyzstan, in practically every other place of the world. It is this cooperation between Federation of Indianapolis and our settlements in North Galil which strengthen the state of Israel. It is our work together which strengthens the Jewish identity, which helps to each of us to feel ourselves strongly connected to our heritage, to our community, to our people, and to our state.
Well, a long time has passed since 1989, 90, 91, when so many families came to Indianapolis. Having the chance to look through photos and see familiar faces, some who are with us and some who sadly are no longer with us, has been wonderful. Here's volunteers who would set up the apartments and who painstakingly hung the drapes to make sure that every apartment was homey and welcoming for each and every one who arrived. English classes, picnics, family circles who would come and sit and meet together for hours before a family arrived so that everyone knew what their jobs were, so that every family felt special. And we hope that every family felt special, because we're glad to have as many immigrant families here who are immigrants, who are Americans, who are the multicultural part of who Indianapolis is, and the talents and the gifts that you guys have all brought us. So I'm glad that I was a part of it.
I'm Esther Bryan, and I taught English as a second language at Ivy Tech. I so fondly remember my wonderful Russian students who had just arrived in Indianapolis. I didn't know much about the former USSR and its people and language. I very soon learned of the beauty they brought with them in intelligence, character, and talents. I am eternally grateful for have been a part of their lives, their new lives, here in Indianapolis. I thank you, dear students, for the wonderful memories that I will treasure my whole life.
When we immigrated from the former Soviet Union, we didn't know what to expect. We knew it will be difficult. We knew we had to rely on ourselves, and made that decision to build a new life for ourselves. After months of immigration and staying in refugee camps, we ended up in Indianapolis, and without even knowing how to pronounce the name correctly, we came to the airport and we were met by such warm, smiley faces by the group of people who made such incredible beginning for us. They didn't just set up apartment for us, which had everything from toilet paper to toothbrush to the frying pan. They took us to the stores. They fixed our teeth. They took us to doctor's appointments. They bought us tennis shoes instead of high heels. They put so much heart into the beginning we had in this country. And I can't say enough about Jewish community of Indianapolis, Jewish Federation, Circle of Volunteers, all the people who put so much heart, love, acceptance into who we are today. And I know that years go by and we'll become busy and we become Americans now as well. I want you to know that we are incredibly thankful for the amazing work you did. We can't call you volunteers anymore because you are dear friends. You are very close to our heart, and we want you to know that. So thank you very, very much to the Jewish community, to the Jewish Federation, to so many people who did play such an important role into changing lives of so many people. Thank you and spasiba. We love you.